In June 2022, a tragedy unfolded in San Antonio, Texas. 53 migrants were found dead inside a sweltering tractor trailer. They had suffocated to death. The victims were from Mexico, Guatemala, Honduras, and El Salvador. They were seeking a better life. Instead, they met a horrific end. The migrants had been abandoned in the trailer. It was a scorching summer day. Temperatures soared over 100 degrees Fahrenheit. The trailer had no air conditioning. The migrants were trapped inside with no way to escape the deadly heat. This tragedy sent shockwaves across the globe. It served as a stark reminder of the dangers faced by migrants. It also exposed the cruelty of human smuggling operations. The victims were desperate people. They were looking for safety and opportunity. They put their trust in smugglers who exploited their vulnerability. The incident sparked outrage and calls for justice. It also highlighted the need for comprehensive immigration reform. We must address the root causes of migration. We must create safer pathways for those seeking a better life. In the wake of the tragedy, authorities launched a massive investigation. They were determined to bring the perpetrators to justice. The investigation spanned multiple countries. It involved close collaboration between U.S. and Guatemalan law enforcement agencies. Their efforts paid off. In July 2023, Guatemalan authorities arrested 7 individuals in connection with the deaths. The arrests were the result of a carefully coordinated operation. 13 raids were carried out across 3 departments in Guatemala.
Among those arrested was Rigoberto Roman Miranda Orozco. He is accused of being the ringleader of the smuggling operation. Orozco is awaiting extradition to the United States. He will face charges related to human smuggling resulting in death. These arrests sent a strong message. Human traffickers will be held accountable for their crimes. The investigation is ongoing. Authorities are committed to dismantling the entire smuggling network.
The investigation into the Texas tragedy is complex and multifaceted. It involves tracking financial transactions, analyzing phone records, and interviewing witnesses. Authorities are working tirelessly to uncover the full extent of the smuggling operation. They are following every lead. They are piecing together the events that led to the deaths of the 53 migrants. Their goal is to identify everyone involved in the smuggling ring. They want to bring them all to justice.
The investigation is also shedding light on the smugglers' methods. They used sophisticated tactics to evade detection. They transported the migrants in deplorable conditions. They showed a callous disregard for human life. The investigation is ongoing. It is a testament to the commitment of law enforcement. They are determined to prevent future tragedies. They want to ensure that those responsible for this horrific crime are held accountable.
Section 4. Exploitation and Greed. The Texas tragedy exposed the dark underbelly of human smuggling. It is a multi-billion-dollar industry. It thrives on desperation and exploitation.
Smugglers prey on vulnerable people. They promise them a better life, but they often deliver them to their deaths. The smugglers in this case charge migrants up to $15,000 each. They promised them safe passage to the United States, but they treated them like cargo.
They crammed them into overcrowded trucks. They deprived them of food and water. The migrants were desperate. They were fleeing poverty, violence, and persecution. They were willing to risk everything for a chance at a better life. The smugglers knew this. They exploited their desperation for profit.
The tragedy in Texas is a reminder of the human cost of human smuggling. It is a call to action. We must do more to combat this heinous crime. We must address the factors that drive people to migrate.
Section 5. A Global Crisis. The Texas tragedy is not an isolated incident. Human smuggling is a global crisis. It affects every region of the world. Millions of people are trafficked each year. They are forced into labor, sex work, and other forms of exploitation.
The international community must work together. We must disrupt and dismantle smuggling networks. We must prosecute traffickers to the fullest extent of the law.
We must also address the root causes of human smuggling. This includes poverty, inequality, conflict, and climate change. We must create a world where everyone has the opportunity to live in safety and dignity.
The fight against human smuggling is a fight for human rights. It is a fight for justice. It is a fight we must win.